Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my first ever Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord map editor video. Sorry if you can hear the rain outside, there's not much I can do about that. It's been raining all day, so we just have to deal with it. You might not even hear it. Anyway, so I have always loved map making and world building in every game I can think of. I think it started off in Age of Empires when you could just make your own maps, and then it moved on to Age of Mythology, which I just spent so much time on. Other games like Stronghold and just any game that has, you know, the ability to make your own maps, I've always been interested in. And then so Tailwords released this map editing tool a few weeks ago, and I have been really keen to try it out. So I've been slowly learning how it works, and I'm going to show you my first map. Let's go to open. Alright, I found it. Let's give it a load. Aha, right, it's loaded up instantly. Fantastic. So it's nothing crazy. I'll quickly show you what I've done. I'll show you like through the different things I've done. So what I was focusing on first was making it look realistic. So here we have just a simple path, and we got trees, we got grass, we've got hills. So I haven't really. So this will be maybe the first part. You know what I'll do? I'll probably show you my progress as I'm learning. I feel like I've understood maybe the basic terrain. Obviously, it's still a work in progress, but I think this looks pretty realistic so far. So far we just have trees, a path, and I think it's looking quite nice. I added a bridge because we like bridges. And I've added water. We've added a few rocks as well. I know it looks like, you know, we're on like some deserted island, but yeah, this isn't meant to be a map. This is sort of me just messing around and practicing as well. I've added pebbles and dirt underneath the water as well, so that looks nice. And yeah, added a few more trees. And so first of all, I did start off with actually, what I can do, I can just do all this. Let's just untick all of these, and we can actually, I'll leave that one on because that's the basic one. And I'll show you basically what I started with. So we zoom out. These are the trees that I've manually put in. I mean, I've added a few buildings. Those don't matter, but we'll have a look at those at the end if you want. So first of all, I started off by making the terrain. Obviously, I went underground here to make this river. So I started off with the elevation. I just made a bunch of hills, smoothed it out, kept them going, so it kind of looked realistic, so it wasn't just flat. And I got this basic hill, as you can see. I think it looks alright. And I started off by adding some trees and grass. I slowly added bits and pieces, so lots and lots of different things. There we go. They're all ticked back on now. Lovely. So let's go hop into test. I forgot how you do it. Start mission. Let's do this. All right, here we go. All right, so you always start off in this corner. Once I go off this, we should be. There we go. Lovely. All right, so let's go into first person. So yeah, I think it looks all right. You know, obviously, for a first time, I'm okay. I'm happy with this. This road looks alright, I guess. It could look better. Anyway, let's go over my bridge. Again, it's not perfectly. Look, you could probably call me out for like, oh my god, Heph, what the hell is that? it's not fully aligned, but anyway. So obviously these are actually two bridges. Has that plank always been sticking out there? Huh. Interesting. Oh no, okay, it's supposed to look like that. Okay, whatever. So these are two bridges, and I got them as close as I could as possible. You can probably see the middle there. Oof. Actually, that does look pretty. Anyway, let's not focus on that. Anyway, here's my bridge. Lovely. Yeah, let's take a little stroll into the forest, shall we? Could have probably added more trees. Seems to be more trees up here as well. Looking very nice. And the grass looks a lot better up here. I don't know why there's more grass up here, not down there, but there we go. I know the horizon is just water. That obviously will change in the future. I haven't got up to that part yet. Like I said, my main focus right now, there seems to be no grass here, fantastic. My main focus now is to make the terrain look realistic. That's kind of like step one in my eyes, before you start adding on the buildings, because from the very small amount of buildings that I've put in, example like bridges and those houses that we'll go have a look at in a sec, it's difficult, a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought the houses would be the easy part, but it's really not. The terrain is surprisingly quite easy. But yeah, so this is like a standard forest, lots of greenery, And yeah, I did add a few rocks as well, so there's random rocks, which I think fit quite well, and I also got the bigger rocks which I put in manually. Let's take a look at my big rock up here, just because I know you want to see it. There we go, look at this. I'm sure you can climb with this as well. Yes, lovely. Wonderful. Alright, let's take a quick look at the houses I put in. So I went with, I'm pretty sure, Vlandian village houses, which I think look really nice. I was going to go with Britannian. That's more of like a Celtic or a Celtic theme. So they don't look terrible. There's nothing around them really. I had to do a bit of yeah, I had to like fix the terrain so the houses actually look kind of real. I also need to add some kind of steps because unless you can jump, you're not getting in this house. So these are just some of the basic village houses for the Vlandians. I'll place them in. Yeah, you can actually go inside this one. That's cool. So I can add some beds and stuff like that. Lovely. So yeah, my next stage is to make a village look realistic, and I was taking a look at how to add farms and stuff like that, but I honestly have no idea, and this is where I got up to. So I did spend a lot of time on the first bit, and now my next job is to learn how to make houses and, I mean, make a village look real. But I think once I figured that out, I might just start a new one from scratch, because I've got a few ideas. I want to make like a, I'm thinking of making like a swamp village with lots of water and lots of little bridges connecting each village. I think that would look really cool, because I haven't seen that in Bannerlord yet, and obviously we have the freedom to make whatever we want. The goal is to eventually be able to recreate maps like maybe Winterfell or Helm's Deep. I know, obviously, I'm friends with Produno, the lead dev of A World of Ice and Fire, who's also working on the Game of Thrones mod, as most of you should know. And if I can learn how to make some decent looking villages, I'm sure he would hit me up. And maybe you'll see one of my maps in his mod in the future. I know he did ask me if I wanted to make one for his Warband version, but I had no idea how to make maps in Warband, and I didn't really want to learn. It looked pretty difficult, and I was like, nah, I'll just wait till Bannerlord, since I didn't see the point in learning how to make maps in Warband when I knew Bannerlord was coming out very soon. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you've made any maps as well, definitely come over to my Discord. Chuck him in one of the channels in the games, in one of the gaming channels. I would love to see what you've made. Even if you have a video, chuck a video in there as well. We'll have a little look. We can compare maps. I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. There's only been a few hours of work through watching tutorials and reading up some basic stuff. Yeah, I think it's looking cool so far. This has so much potential. I know there's so many talented world builders out there who know how to use these way better than I do. But I'm really looking forward to learning how to do this more. If you have any ideas or suggestions or places to go and watch how to make these better, I'm all ears. I have been watching Macbeth, who is one of the lead devs of the I think it's Kingdom of Arda. I'm not sure. It's one of the Lord of the Rings mods that are coming out, but yeah, his videos have been super helpful, and that's where I've got most of my tips from. So yeah, this is looking really cool. I'm really happy how this looks. I don't know why this hill looks better than everywhere else. I don't know why there's more grass here than anywhere else. I'm pretty sure but yeah, anyway, looking good so far. And here's my little whatever faction this is from. I forgot. I haven't played Bannerlord in a few weeks. But yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know. And if you want to see more, do let me know as well. I will continue to learn and get better. And hopefully I can make a nice looking village. Maybe I'll carry on with this map. Maybe I'll make a brand new one. Who knows? But yeah, super excited. This is so much potential. I can't wait for all the mods as well. You know, when modders start adding, like, you know, elven buildings and dwarven buildings. I'm just imagining myself going into a giant, you know, mountain castle, or a mountain base, whatever, or a giant elven city in the middle of a forest with giant, you know, melon trees or anything. It's gonna be so cool. I cannot wait. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one, and have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.